Japadia so de mpacho monya mo Japadia so mfaso pa isanse eclipse adaroma say womo eje we Japadia nkrata no e de ye adwuma na afi womo tu a commission e wo ho eno achi no mo amoye businesses na mo pay loans na so say ye ka say no mpacho collateral ho ababe ye den e de amamu ni nyina no e dey woni eclipse collateral management for di nkomo a womo je wasem ni tum na womo aboa a sister na afi collateral no wo search mi aka bi eno kwa le betumi aboa ma we secure wo loan na wo hwe ni mo adopay ko eye U12 ewo Abakan Street and cry ha identity new site na when eclipse collateral management for any nkomo think safety and a decent income and pay for one more on 026699 9020 0266999020 and after 0302 551877 0302 551877 na when eclipse collateral management for any nkomo na eclipse say me mo wa mane se say di akwanya naba wo muguso a efa workers pa enti anopay vacancies bebre na no ane wo ho wo mo hwehwe na no juada e ba last week nyina na me bo won kai say eclipse collateral management for pen crofo e wonim de wo IT mo se say no na ba besin ko se say wo mo pen mo amu wonim de e ba no accounting na why accounting adwuma yi ache eba no say we keep books ediama an organization of that sort anopay uye obi a wo nimdie ewon kontabu ho sikasem nso seye bacho akwanya ni accountants no mo amoye skilled na mo wo the required qualifications ni nyina no any expertise no anopay eclipse collateral management say me mo wa mane say wo mo efa accountants enti mpacho tie ni nafa wo CV no eko email a bebosu na afi wo soko afi accountant no as I say we obi nso about school management nso wo ho nimbe bookkeeping obetimi a reconcile bank statement any ade a prepare management account financial statement ahodo ni nyina obetimi aye eba ne say o prepare payroll na want me a file of tax returns and the ama GRA Senate ni nyina no wo ho nimbe dia anopay akwanya kese pa na esese wo ye obi a eba no Excel so a wonim yusu pa wotimi generate formulas ni nyina on Excel so eba no Microsoft any ni nua no ma account softwares ahodo accounting softwares ahodo aka ye modernized one ni nyina no bacho wonim ni nyina yusu dia and na wonso akwanya ba edi amount enti mo amoye accountants no bacho mo send mo CV no enko k.amega@ecmagh.com k.amega@ecmagh.com na woni eclipse for no any nsa so from numbers so 026699 9020 0266999020 and after 0543 832 466 0543 832 466 and after 0302 551877 na when eclipse for any nkomo pacho email ni biem k.amega@ecmagh.com na wasende usive no edia we experience accountant we chartered accountant but you be who experience but you tifie adwuma mai anopay eclipse collateral management company no efa accountant enti mon file mo service ni nyina company no wa akra ha enti anopay se wo send you CV na wo mo ebefro na wo so watimi anya akwanya pa I mean now I say na Abeko Supreme Court akwakọ ye adwuma bi ewo ho Andra Supreme Court no ekwa setina na the issue of the Supreme Court rescinding its decision na ene Andra argument ahodo pina na course was an interesting one watching from a year if you the argument lawyers ni nyinaa no espouse yeah, quite an interesting one. But finality and it's Supreme Court no endra one more abo Speaker of Parliament the application ni nyinaa no ego. And we are coming to that surely na yetimi anywhere the eno ho enkomo. My bedwa phone so ebetena say 7:45 enche one more betena say na Awa Muhammad ne Adele Oma ebetena se na yetimi ashen komodie no ase pacho send so numbers ni 0550 567929 0550 567929 and afi 0550 596929 and no eye numbers are pay yede eye ejuma enti Monfa messages number. You're making kind in an amount. Oba eye Facebook handles no eye me no Kessben TV and afi Kessben FM 92.9 and no eye numbers ye use and afi so Facebook and so your handles no no enti for messages in bra. You be jacking kind in an no ede amount. Na endra Supreme Court no etna se no eno ho nkomo yene lawyer Paul Kumi ebedi nkomo soli na afi yaje na dwenche de ko ye nyina no pay the bon kracha hodo na bo amane se wo mu enya ne ntie se enche Speaker of Parliament, especially going into the month of November, it is likely say obesanso I recall Parliament na afi adwuma e wo ho a ese se wo mu eba be wiansa na fina kone wie ye no one more to me Abba Betuaso Aye. We'll be bringing you that details no surely. Now again, Andra, if Rasiani would inquire about development so within a year the railway sector. Now a very important because Andra yes, our story no area and a lot of course questions na ye bisa. In fact, we have tried our possible best. Sir Yebenya, the Ministry of Railways Development. Wamo reps na yeni wamo edi nkomo. They do not want to speak. And you know, eno ho nkomo eba na Richard for videos no egu so mame. And drame bo wamane se railway lines yabo kaye. Ebi wo hono ma eye foforo ye nche. Ebi nso wo hono ma eye rail lines ewo ho dada. Se eno no eba ne se ye betimi aye rehabilitation na yetimi ama lines no asanso asini dada mu biem se ye kasei mene wo kasa no pay okọ western region rail lines ahodo bebre wo western region enkrofo a ye frɛ wo mo scrap dealers yi e de machines ne ade asimu a wo mo twitwa railways no enade na eguso no wo mo twitwa e de yes scraps e kwakoton Oba Eastern Region in Sawama do agri. Ene ni enclave ni mu nyinaa nso a rail lines ho nyinaa no. Ene ya mene wo kasai. Emfidie simu a enkrofo twitwa railway lines no akwakoton. Nade na egusu lo mu twitwa. Okay? Oba nkra ha kra de a airtime. In broad daylight, wo mu gusu a wo mu twitwa eton. Ofa dome crossing. O cross here na o call eye dome market. There is a very massive rail line a chat domi kronim ekwa kopie mu wo your friend say in sawam any na chinyina sa rail lines ni nyina so mene wo kasai ebi na ahwe wo TV ne so wo mugu so a wo mo twitwa wo ba eye amasama enclave ni nyina no wo mugu so a wo mo twitwa Richard hwe say wo benya weekends na afa ne to ahoma ne so mame na mene no eni hu nkobo because we nu bebre na asase e different ni municipality nim. And some many will say, Oko a year voter regional. And see, we shall the one casa will show with TV so ya. Or that's a knee for machine and what dear see rail na dear Niswa. I mean, Wogusua wo chicha. Wogusua wo chicha. Wogusua wo chicha na wo chicha no wo chicha yen scraps. But the question na ye bisano any say, Eddie and Tia Sanyama we air cost. Aban na ye na dwen se oman ye ayetimu nse se ye mfa rail line se nye hwebie mu ana. For that reason no omo award contract de man crofo se wo munyi yisa na de ni nyina mfa mfiri ho ana. Ana eyobi na 10 minutes wa ni sika wo benya nti wono ni nsusue mu no ebi anade na ye dada de ama no. Enti no wahwe se nkrofo nkotwitwa no omo nkoto no omo fa sika ne mre na ana. You see, more country or Peter Mew. Yesi akwabi di abusko. Abusko no wono na searchria wono no eye buyer. In fact, Burkina Faso ni Niger ya wo hu se wo mo ton scraps a wo mo twitwa nade nyina no. Akwabi di abusko wono na sase a wo mo yes ansem funwe. Na yebefre na to line so sisi a na ye ni na di nkomo na de nti a eba ne se wonya tumi se se otwitwa rail lines na de no watimi abeka na Ghana fo nyina ate ase na we na enye kwa obi ti Ministry of Railways ho okay ana wono no edi ono a ne pani ni tumi edi asesa abusko ni nsa ana ne ya ye ka se wo mugusu a wo mutwitwa na de ni nyina atu. Na a country like this, sometimes me dwen ho a mentiase Richard me the number na send o fra busko no to so na ye ni nkobo. Why? I mean, why do we do this? And nadia no mutwitwa de kra bebre wo ho no mo a eye nadia ye no enche ye. Enro me catch you say Nana Danko Akufo-Addo aban yi nko a na ba ya. The Ministry of Transport in the first 4 years of President Akufo-Addo Ochemu miensa. There was an existing Ministry of Transport and only wo. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo His Excellency Baye was abeti ministry a friend Ministry of Aviation. One the airport won sensem any you mu sense de betu ebekwa aba eno so e baye e be ye ministry. Owie ye no so ye penentem we are in a hurry. Ano osa kokote your friend is a Ministry for Railways Development. Ano di Honorable Jogate ekokoto ano. Ano mo kache say wo mo kwa fast sky train ni ade nyina ade aba. Ministry no. Eno no say ye ka say over $2 million sika yakwa kotu ade ama a company a. Sky trains wo mo share ye bo say bebe ni nyina ama. It was an expectation of the entire nation say anka by now there as I say, you realize, you nya train, nanke nam so na plow. You go far back we buy ya enya accident. You who baby a trains ni na fabi. Na ya team ministry for 8 solid years. Train na ya ntimi ama train no and start a movie anya adwuma. In the 11th hour, be 2 months, 3 months ya kama abayide na juma kwa na wiye ya Nana Danko Akufo-Addo na memwo ni beba na wiye ya afraid the ministry ni betimi aye ni say obetina ho aye nhwe hwan ma already existing rail lines no nkrofo atwitwa akoto adi aye ni scraps ade mo kan che ministry so Ministry for Railway Development. Wamwa ajisika wasa contractors we ho no mo a wama wamo ankasa de omo pe etwitwa nade ne ton investigation na ye no wamo asase abubobo enkrofo di wo ministry ho wamo start ekwan kra mo fa so amo award sa contract we contract full say edema akwa na ye friend abusko no mon kam ye ntiase na mo award contract ne demand so onye den won twitwa railway na de na enye den obi na sase no waye sa de no womu gusu a womu twitwa na de no with impunity eniema na ya boka de o man ni sika taxpayers money no e de aye no womu de womu se dabi womu twitwa akwakoton ni scraps adi womu ti ho womu hwe masankrofo ya sa de wo kwa water regional rail lines ayaye no foforo aye ni na he kra womu gusu a womu twitwa na min kwati a abusko no ye ma no contract water crade say onko twitwa your friend say rail lines no e water crade ni mpatam okotwitwa rail lines water crade ni mpatam dia ye den say ya ba bedroom pepenso a as a country no ye nim dia di railways no beye train no ye ntimi nya bi da enti no nade de wo ho no crank ye betimi aye ni ye no say de ye ntwitwa ni nyina nkoton ni modi sike wa abayi mu nyina die ni nyina ansomo afedi aso se mo ton scraps Onyonko ti ho pesika ne de akwakoye ne campaign.
Kessben.
O man we grade. Ade de ye huze ade. Meanwhile, realize ni wo no emesre waduane ni. Wo pe a wo gi wo ministry ho no ema madibi. ye nyina ye hope say traffic any ade won kra ha ni traffic e wo Kumasi ni ade say rail lines no eye papa ani e di train esi so a anka ne cars bebre wo krom no keso beti na ma productivity na ye adwuma esan say ye lack vision na ye ni plan bia for this country nti rail lines na ho no we don't see the need and the use of it na ye boa payo nti ye ni da ho a ye di boni nti ye nya ye adwe kran so say ye be develop that sector for that reason no nyonko a all the contract say ye nkotwetwa na de ne ye nkotoni abusko no mon kan che say ye frɛ no wonfa o say ministry na award the contract the money say one twitwa rail lines now one fa no nkyire mu baby a wonya contract no procurement processes kra will go through no he must tell Ghanaians now wonya say we busy ni number your friend na one fa call no ye ni nkomo monfra abusko nkanche ne say Kessben for friend wono na ne Kia trucks any trailers akese didi the boys na chi a wo mo kɔ ni nyina wo mo twa na de ni nyina na boys e loadi ade is it your mind baby a yedru no de obi abesom bia no de ono na du fru pe na wono no de ebemo no na nya sika de agu no botom no anu oguso anu oyeko ade Peter Mbawuti what ministry ha wo pesika de akowini hohoi seat no it is answerful way air cost no Peter Mbawu as minister in charge of railways development what hweba sa de ma we ko and he cannot tell us say wonim se sa de ma we air cost enti mo ba na mo bebo mo ho safo hene e kire ye na ya ye rail lines and ye kofa train na besiso ene ne tena nko a ama trains na ba be ye adwuma Peter Mbawu dwuma we na wo ka so ba be didi a che e wo ye friend say railways development ministry ho ade we na mo ka so mo ba be di a che Ghana for appropriation sika ye de amamo e wo sa ministry no in the last 8 years ye hu ade tini bi amode aye wo my way and the people doing this, let's say, woman, Ghanaians, woman free hand. Na yanya Ghana ni ani timo dia wono no ya bura. One we Ghana ni bia huntino. Woman chakra na they don't think about anything. Woman gusua tutua. Woman nim dia dada. And woman nim dia for fronzo. Ye fremo so amose mon kasa. Ye say yam po bia cho so omra me respond to anything. Ye fro now so won kasa. We your ministry PRO. Ye fro as afa na wo kwakwaje clearance. Minister and what one nim se sa niam we koso. Peter Mbawu no ye minister for railways development. Wonim se sa de we koso a wo ye PRO ye se apese do kasa we say wo kwakwaje clearance and san wo ba be kasa. Na the position na ye tua ho ka as PRO to the ministry no then tell us the reason why we pay you on monthly basis. Well, mo ya de ni we na twetwere mobo na media for the so ni e ka ho asema. Afa na mo dodge. You don't want to respond to the issues. Why are we so negligent and so careless and ye maybe without conscience? You said the railways nagu enya no nko Ghana for me come amwate. Say ye ka say railways company no ye from is Richard. Company na railways so no. Omo bungalows omo bungalows e Ghana nyina. Ghana Railway Development Authority. Exactly, that is the name. Omo bungalows e Ghana nyina womo ti ministry womo ton bungalows ni di womo ache bungalows no mpanfo egu Ministry of Railways womo ache Ghana Railway Development Authority bungalows a mpanfo ne workers tremu ye adwuma ye nyina no womo ton bungalows ni nyina adi why womo ton enade no as scraps no bungalows a ye Ghana Railway Development Authority for bungalows womo ton ni nyina adi ma private developers womo ton dan na boa payo nti womo se dan na ye dada no mo aton asase no mo agisika de wo cantonment ni ade nyina okọ eye enkran tudu baby ananka eye yard mu a train ne ba eye big station ensase e wo ho nyina no womo aton ministry no boa payo womo aton Peter Mbawu ashema womo ton bungalows no any ministry ni nsase Ghana Railway Development Authority womo nsase nyina ade won kra ha nyina womo ton di ade baby anka wudru tudu a train ne ba besi ho no ma a very big yard some ne wo ka say womo aton ni nyina ade yes stores enti ye ne vision ye ne vision kokwantamanto sisi anope ya na koga ko One more shall see 6 story buildings. One more to be the 6 months, a 6 story building because nipa no wonim sɛ wɔamfa kwan papa so na to asase no aban asase ni nyina wɔn asase a wɔn to ni nyina kyɛ sɛ yɛde vision to ensure sɛ rail lines bɛyɛ adwuma trains bɛyɛ adwuma yɛbɛyi so train ɛde akɔ de aba ama nkrɔfoɔ apaki wɔn cars ni bi de asifie because there is an effective rail system a ebetumi ayɛ adwuma yɛ ne saa vision no enti yɛntumi nyɛ enti baabi a yɛdu as a country no yɛntɔn asase no na yɛntɔn saa corporate institution no wɔn agyapadeɛ wɔn bungalows no bibia na yɛsi bɛyɛ minister na bɛ supervise ministry na aban ni so ade hunu ni ɔman ni so ade hunu in that sector na nkɔ so na wo bae no antimi amfa bi ameka ho a the already existing ones na wa free wa wo pemu a wo de wani da ho a wo ton a wo di a wo no nkrɔfo yɛ ɛyɛ ade papa
Kessben
sa bungalows no mo a mo to bi nyina munyai because dachi ɛho asɛm bɛba sa bungalows ya make ho asɛm a mo toy munyai because ɛho asɛm bɛba dachi enko procurement processes BM me say we have done the investigation and we are still doing the investigation. We will get the list of buyers and nkrɔfo a mo akɔtoto to sa bungalows ni nyina we will get it and we will fish it out. Why are we doing this to ourselves as a country? Say, me say, akwado, regional friend now on for. So one fa, ye didn't number the better. Mon friend, you miss and say, DNT, one number railways, no lines now, ye do my nisikayan. A DNT, one casa de penama, or to China, in the form of scrap, kwako to Eddie. You will call him and then he will answer to you. Why do we do this as a country? Then ye bo my way chrono na ye di ensa from no left right center obi obenya the least opportunity bia pese or de ne nan ne nti ne bibia fom sika o my way maden
Kessben
body amumra na musa meka nche se bo be rail lines wo kroma se muti ho na se de wo ho no muntimi nya ne yi na mo hwe man krofo atutwa scraps a mumra meye policy meka kire me dadaye se mo ba be rail lines na mo fa ho mewi o man ni sika we will all be in this country. Why do we do this to ourselves?
Kessben
they don't want to talk because they know say any man now womo ye ni nyina ye fishy. Now be my contractor, don't you open tender? Who open tender? Companies are who do nyina will bid for it. Come and tell us. Most say mo dem na mo award this sourcing contract. Na mo ankasa mo afa mo boys na mo nkrofo. Na mo nim dem mo ye nti na mo di o man nya. Why? 8 years ya mo ba ye ya President Akufo-Addo. Wono ankasa ni nyansa ni na nisu ade hunu. O creating the Ministry of Rail Lines. Train ben pa na atimi atu aye adwuma wo Ghana ha se. Na mo ye ministers no mo betena to na mo ntimi nya adwuma no a. De aka wo hoda mo sa beto ye ne so a. Mo sa ton ni nyina adi. Aden salaries a mo buy a mo bebo man yika V8 a mo betwifu coupons a ye de ama mo waste your my way resources wo mo nyina mo antimi afa anya adwuma bia in 8 years. That ministry now President Akufo-Addo created has become an elephant. A dormant ministry wo mo ameye adwuma papa bia every year bia ye budget appropriation disika ko wo mo afa anya hwe Temampaka dano kwa kona kwa nkrofo guso voter region wo firi ho ba wo guso a wo mu twitwa Temampaka da realize na mo yenche ho nyina scrap dealers na mo de saa de we dia mo se wo mu twitwa wo mbekwa kwotwitwa ton na de ni nyina adi ade na mo yesa ade no ma we mu ti mo odinsa ade na mu ti mo odinsa empanfo a mo lead this country ade na mu ti mo odinsa. Eti nipa timit na traffic ma for so many hours. Wabra train ye adwuma wo Ghana ha. Quick. Opake ne car woni se wo kwa obefa train. Oba obefa train. Mo antimi anye, mo ne anisuade hunu mo antimi anye. 8 years President Akufo-Addo de se adwuma we e de se mo nsa mo antimi anye. Mo de hu sika bo bedi nyina awie. Rail lines ne so aka ne so mo se atwitwa ton di. Aden. Anwa maya nizo eni nizo adi no Kwame Nkrumah de no ye no connect country way baby esese ye friend is a heavy goods ye different train di ben nyina o connect rail lines de to baby a kwa awaso kwa takwa nsuayem baabia wo connect ni nyina se de be ya rails ni be ya adwuma omanya ya ni vision. The politicians who lack the vision and the foresightedness one more about tunton ni nyina adi ono so awantimi amfa bia meka ho mon kasa obi amepa mo chose mon kasa o dabi yeni ye investigation we ni sources na we will talk about it ye be bobo mu nyina mu sumudi me se bungalows na mo ton di no munyai because bungalows nyamo na mo besi ye Kwame Nkrumah bungalows osisi ye na mo boa pansase na mo pese mo fanti mo hyeda mo yese o ana edan no kra ye dada ana yemungu na mo ton de ama private developments mo ton bungalows no mo ton sase ne sa de aka ho adan yese de mo ton cantonment de ni nyina wie modru kantamanto ne tudu any other areas sa corporate institution when sa ase de da de mo ton ho nso fa mo go so aha ye Kessben ye be ho adwuma abusko no pe obefa ento ankosi se ye be pon show we producer be ki sure say ye ne be kasa ye ne na ankasa me be pon me the number betuda me say rail lines no mo hu so obi abase wo betutwa mo am won sawam mo am wo dome obi base wo betutwa rail lines na mo stop no enye ne dia omaya japade Article 41 say ye mo ho by Omaya Japade Article 41 of the 1992 Constitution. Say who say yes, say Omaya Japade bia mo am wo taifa mo am won sa wamadu agiri mo am wo takwansuayem obi kwabna ne de create track besi wo so obetutwa rail lines na enye ne papa dia enye ne maame dia. You must stop him. Na dachi say train ye adwuma wo Ghana ha ye nie ni so ade hunu. Why? That is saying, and I tell you, I know you're a member of the NDC, the in charge of operation for Greater Accra NDC. I don't pay what I say. I want Mohammed be joining us Sunday. Now, one also join the conversation, though not yet in the income. I don't party much saying.
Campaign on you.
Kessben.
Let me say, let me take the opportunity to thank His Eminence, Yena Papa, Alhaji Dr. Nuhu
Kessben
Osman Sharubutu, the National Chief Imam of Ghana Muslims. Na menkase Sunday I came a program biwo National Mosque under the program called the National Muslim Conference Program. A program be a sebi it brought together the Ahmadis, the Tijaniya, the Shiites, all of them, the Tijaniya, the Shiite, the Ahmadi, the Sunni, to come together. Say na yembra na yem form organization be a sebi a bano Muslim community in Pumtua. You with me, Jina Hona
Kessben
ya kon ama ya. And in fact, the first manifesto of the Ghana National Muslim Conference was handed over to political parties this year. Earlier this year, MPP Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was given a copy. John Dramani Mahama was given a copy. Other political parties were also given copies. Saying Nyamia Domano mu win elections na near Zongo community no yanso yehwehwe no. I think amongst Nyamana one by a 14-point manifesto no. NDC under John Dramani Mahama efa mu 12 out of the 14.
Okay.
Two ni dey amfansa. John Dramani Mahama say echi yebehwe and ono anka sanso the 6 kan ho manuko ye 18. And the last week Sunday I came yana ejayi na Asia for the final program to thank and all of that. Now John Dramani Mahama as a guest speaker by he indicated say going forward nyame aduma nyama odi ahemu no things that he's going to work upon and the Muslim community can hold him responsible to it. Osanso cha omo zakat fund no wacha omo pick up to a car to basically assist in omo up and downs na the no chair motorbikes before the Zongo friends and media houses are said almost all Greater Accra. So I no pay say that na say nyankopon shan nyankopon ka ne ho na me as a Muslim. First, as a Muslim, Yadanase, for the fact that he has accepted to do 12 out of your friends and 14 pointers.
And all the Muslims, right?
All the Muslim sects put together, the National Chief Imam's sects, which is the Tijaniya, the Ahmadis, the Sunnis, the Shiites, all of them, all the 5 sects put together. We want to call them we don't want to even call them sects anymore. We want to call them groupings. So all of them put together is the one that came up with this. And part of the disappointment, for me as a Muslim is Sebe, not from the Muslim conference, but as a Muslim and as an NDC person, is our disappointment in the Vice President, Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, as Muslim as he was, before they came to power, and the kind of things that we have seen that has gone on over the years. I mean, it was so necessary that I felt that the Muslims had to come together to start fighting for their own rights as we go forward. And His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then aside that, I would like to say thank you to my father, me papa, your woman, Sheikh Omar Ibrahim, the National Imam of the Sunni Muslims. This morning, I just want to say thank you for all the support and all the aid he has given me over the years. To this point, I've got into Nkano.
You're a big man.
Oh,
Kessben.
I know a big man.
Inshallah.
Very well. Mamichi Kakra Award, the Naye de Hong Kongway, na Yembra. Awa Mohammed will be joining us shortly from the NPP, na Yachimi at the Komo.
Very well.
There is also some 5 questions of flag bearer, beside the Vice President. I think so. I responded with about
50 questions.
50 questions.
Question 17 to 32 the same question. The same question 17 to 32 the same question. One answer 5 questions. One man who answer 50 questions.
And also more person answer 5 questions. More debating so move Danny.
Debate me.
Won't throw 5 questions. And also those
debate
questions.
Bang.
Those questions, will manifest itself.
Richard
debate air question.
Richard Wood here and Pacho sir. Richard Wood here sir. Audio na your friend Semba me na say John Mahama enko enko debate traders ni in Pacho why na wabo aman why. And standard near didn't yejuma. What's the standard? What's the market scheme we are saying? He's not consistent. He's not honest. Honestly, he's not honest. He's not consistent. Onye no credit for onkanokre.
Ona wo kan is
me na me kan sa. Undi na asam nsoso because the suban kire. E suban na kire. Nya wo na no wo ka sa enye papa no. Ene de papa. Na no Borjoma ma friend na Akufo-Addo say embra 2016 mbra debate mo amma mu dwane. 2020 mumra debate mu dwane wo tana na do echi se mu nko debate bi akogina bi ka se Jomama onko debate market women answer no waba ene won so konko na ko debate didi before answer no waba ono ani market skip na ene ne bonko na ade na ni bufu we say asem na ediko
ma yentie the vice president.
Let me start pacho baby we bomma me answer ma yentie no o say that
ma yentie Mahama John Mahama there no His Excellency na yentie Dr. Bawumia responses no nsombra you better trust.
We used to learn what they call nursery rhymes. And that one, you just have to learn it by heart. Even when you are sleeping, you should be able to repeat it. So if you remember, ba, ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Then we had Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Kessben.
Those nursery rhymes. I woke up this morning and I saw 50 questions to me. It looks like our Vice President has just learned those things in the 50 questions the way we used to learn Baba, Black Sheep, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Because I asked you 5 simple questions on the economy. That's all. Simple questions that Ghanaians want you to answer. You go and respond with how many compost plants did you build? How many this did you build? That is not what the issue is in Ghana today.
Kessben.
Let me take you down memory lane. In 1992, there was an election in America. It was between Bill Clinton and George Bush Sr. At that time, the American economy was in recession, the way the Ghanaian economy is in crisis today. And people were talking about immigration, talking about all kinds of useless things. You know what the Clinton people said? It is about the economy, stupid. Today, I'm repeating those words. This election is about the economy, stupid. It's not about all those other useless things about who built how many compost plants. Answer the 5 simple questions. And you can't hide behind the debate. You don't need the debates to answer the 5 questions. When you ask a Misata 170 questions, you did not agree to go and debate for him to answer them. Ghanaians are asking you 5 simple questions. Just answer them. Akufo-Addo too, I've given him 2 questions. He should come and answer them. That's all Ghanaians are looking for. You have destroyed the economy. That is the truth. Even if you look at the 50 questions he asked me, he has skillfully avoided the economy. There's nothing about the economy in those 50 questions. And that's why I gave you the 5th question. Why are you running away from economy? Because you were brought in to fix the economy. The economy is in a terrible state. Just answer the 5 questions I have asked you on behalf of the people of Ghana. Simple.
All right, 17 minutes after 8. Quite an interesting one. That is Ora John Dramani Mahama. In a Facebook post with Dr. Bawumia responding to this query, was saying, I have just read questions posed to me by former President Mahama. I would have thought he would be a man enough to face me in a one-on-one debate for the Ghanaian public to assess our respective policies, achievements, and visions. He should not hide behind these flimsy questions to avoid a debate. Come for a debate, and I can ask the moderators to ask me these 5 flimsy questions. But I have many more substantive questions for him. 1. Can you name any broad-based social intervention policy that you implemented in Ghana as president? I know you're 1. Why did you run advertisements against free SHS? Question number 2. If you think your economic management was so good, come and experience more than 4 years of doomsday. How come we experience? That is what it means. 4 years of doomsday in your government. Question number 4. How did the banking system almost collapse under your government? Question number 5. Why did you cancel teacher trainee allowances? 6. Why did you cancel nursing trainee allowances? 7. Why did the National Ambulance Service virtually collapse under your government? Question number 8. Why was government unable to create even a quarter of the jobs that our government has created? Question number 9. How many nurses, teachers, police officers, immigration officers, and service personnel did you recruit as president during your regime? Why did you implement the 3-month pay policy for teachers under your government? Number 11. Why did you cancel the car import duty waiver for teachers and nurses? Number 12. Why was average agricultural growth under your government 2.9%, less than half of what it is under our government? 13. Why was industry growth under your government lower than what it is today under our government? 14. Why was the overall GDP growth under your government lower than our government? 15. Why did your government have no industrial policy for Ghana? And a lot more of the questions. Making kind in na Dr. Bawumia Dieno Maako 50. Asking John Mahama to as well answer. I think this is the way to go, Anna.
Kessben.
Look,
Very legitimate
questions. All of these things is just basic uselessness. Let me tell you something. 2016. So questions here about Omia pose Obusa plus 170 questions are who did in Ampacho. These are questions that were asked as far back as 2016.
Me too.
NDC 40 akongwana so. And I will say yabon ye nimshwe. What is answer 50 questions, 170 questions that are Ghana for Sahama Yokotoaba. You see NDC for a munimshwe, mon concotiniche. Sebi no o we as munim demina no wabano. Kedi o mine de ashonsa. Ghana for abo akonta wie. Enye ma na wo ba bebusa ya akonta yemra nsambra mbebo akonta sebi yedi ka abo sa akonta in 2016. What is that?
Mobusa Kontai in 2016.
I am saying that all these issues that he's raising, and yeah, no hunting a call elections at 2016, wo say NDC nim 20 I to abatia NDC no.
Yes, man.
Are these not the reasons why NDC was booted according to him? Where is the wisdom in it? Yeah, kotuaba. We say dollar ni mintimi so. We say city ni masai no. We say omane titi apansa. We say dokunu 1 cedi ni boarding. We see petrol 15 ne boarding. We see a cancer allowances. We see way. We see sansem semi ya. We say mwa kan ho nsem bebre Ghana for say hey ye jitum. Ba me why ade. And this for one bon. We ma kwa continue 50. We say busam sa question ya ede. Nim de be na wum. Me na metiso. What kind of childishness is that? Yeah, kotoaba. Sa time no na ye na yetiso. And now we to opposition. Now we did the blah 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 sheep. Why did this? I told it. No problem. And now one what so 8 years. Yes, so bra. Now be answer 5. Ya man 170. Ya man 50. Who Johnny 5 no 5 no. When your home actual questions back 50. Won't me answer 5. Time out. Ba me ade tina se of 50 questions. Who answer 5 years and problem in you. So only 1 hour and a 50 questions here. Call the 5 minutes by answer 5 questions. Asamasa. Yeni etuso. Mena metuso. Yenu mo kwan se be say bra bebu akunta. Into wo dia no.
Your achievement against his. And you know, I mean, comparatively, one also every opportunity so baby.
I said that Baomia ebusa questions when we were in government. Meboa. When busa questions.
Yes.
When busa.
More answer ye dear.
So we didn't answer it. Mama cannot answer. We didn't answer it. Ghana for took a decision.
Obisai more year no. And Ghana for take a decision.
Ghana for took a decision. Part of the questions are Obusai or say dollar no at 4.2 77 Yansen nim John Mahama bon meboa. No problem. Ya answer no. Ya mana answer. Wa ba befa. What the dollar if 4.2 what the cost 17. Yansu say 17 no mpacho e yes 4.2 no. Ya no also, you know, I also have 50 questions. So 50 questions beside them. And home for one of them. It is basic uselessness, and that's what John Muhammad is telling him.
Yes, but he's simply telling you, sir,
Mr. Speaker,
what cancel allowances.
Mr. Speaker,
and justification of the reason to will cancel allowance. But
Mr. Speaker,
you know, in all the obstacles, you know, will restore back the allowances.
Mr. Speaker.
And what will be your defense today?
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Listen to what I'm saying. May say the allowances you claim were cancelled. You introduce the allowances. As we speak, as we speak, you owe the people. What do you want? You introduce the quota. We didn't have quota. What are you saying? And go over there. Now, no, say it. You be a amount for 200. Ebe more. 300 me be more. What the quota better to say after 100 won't me for bianca. Allowance no so because person obey be you know. What the quota to so. What the quota to so and no so class won't be tia. Into why then why? What have you done? Now no our call campaign won't say allow for no won't so me did napco I go say. Forget about all that. If it is about John Mahama, I say where the sky train money $2 million ever and the same baby yano. We can go that. We can do that. Okay, no problem. Now no petrol 15 cedis and then saying petrol me busa Mr. Speaker. Now no petrol na 15 cedis per gallon and then saying
and over 60.
Inti say I can say you be busa questions ah. Na I can say you be trivialities ah. The questions we can ask him thousands ehunya. Ejuma na Akufo-Addo di ba o economy stop running away from the economy. It's simple. When you ask him tintibia come and answer the 5 questions we have given. Yembusa 170, Yembusa 50, Yembusa 100, Yembusa 300. 5 questions. Stop asking for debate. Wow, marking scheme ne no bon komo. Me say 2016, Brad debate. O boss Nana Akufo-Addo also ma. 2020 Brad debate. O boss Nana Akufo-Addo also ma. What are nechi? Say man unko debate bia. Adanya. Ose John Mahama onko ko debate market women. No onko debate traders. Onko aboso kan onko debate. On answer the entire dollar and they do 4.2. Now wo friend for debate then. You are not shame. You're not shameful. On Ferrari. Why when you you said the man doesn't have the right to call you for a debate. That time not $4.2 and they're 17 and then they're over debate. Over debate either. Don't call for debate. Yem busa 150 question. Yem busa 170. Yem busa 2,000 question. You say 5. 5 no so ni now economy no so. Dollar now we say 4.2 enye papa 77 in day nim John Mahama bon enunti ba ye to abati a John Mahama no. And na wa kofa no 4.2 udi akọ 17. John Mahama say nti sia wo ne no why na bon brabe ya no. Wunja no. 120 billion. E ka na this time no. That's Ghana Nibia de ka 4,000 Ghana cedis. And now me do say Ghana Nibia de ka 24,240 million. Enka no na Ghana Nibia in 2016 edika 40 million. And ne I 240 million. We say 40 million na 77 na enye papa. Nyanse nim John Mahama abon or incompetent. What they are 240 million. Yes, say no problem. Brabe yano. We yano.
Kessben.
Again. When I will say economy whiskey, nani hearing in a radio station, my husband asked for the economy, and then Ono Ankasa, he's the economist. His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo Ankasa bien anoka say, the person that is coming to help resolve this issue in this country, economy and the city and blah blah blah. In fact, Osafo Mafu bien anoka, I think in 2018 or 2019, say all the good things that they are enjoying under the economy is because of Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. No problem, yaji. Why are you running from the economy? In fact, 50 questions you or the people say John Dramani Mahama economy in Kahom check it economy. They said he can't ask. He can't talk about the economy. Come, let's discuss the basics. The basics are what? Your GDP, your inflation, your depreciation. Let's come to the basics. What your surplus, international reserves. Let's come to that. Let's come to the basics. Ejumana idea show one son. Mr. Speaker, what you hear? So oye host, meboa.
Yeah.
Ejuma idea ma no meboa. Aba obetina han ejuma no why you ejuma kama o sorry na o call say Mr. Speaker mashallah pacho so what's that be ejuma na wo ba o ma metina ha na wo kono kofa friend say mop stick now start wash bathroom wo mi say wash bathroom wa wash na mana ya kama but enye no na yesuma say ba enye no na ye hwefa we ejuma ndiye fa we ejuma no ye say brane mo honkom ujane Mama 5 questions. I continue here at 3 almost 2 days. One now. What the 50 question about? We've also gone for a competition already in 2016, and I will say Yabon. And Yamana wo boy in 2016. I will say Yabon.
So in effect, the Dr. Bawumia bisa no questions are Ghana for Ejina so they are punishing more dada. For that reason, it's not to come back to
it. Doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Excuse me to say, there's no wisdom in it. And no they call competition in 2016. And I will say dollar. Exactly. We say dollar ni abon. We see the ni anyen ye. We say Ghana for say no problem. Jo Mahama wa bon. Konako tinefie. Yenya economic whiskey. Yes wano. Ya swao. Nanado so ye economic messiah. Ohini to omu na omu so na also ye economic ye di amao sa asem ni etwem eko and one for mine every men baby ejama no you have worsened the economy under your state you say bra be ya no was a yensan go back to 2016 ni erija oneni.
But I'm thinking of asking this if those were the queries are Ghana for Gina so editor about Appiah John Mahama in 2016. Has anything changed between 2016
no problem.
and 2020?
No problem.
Has anything changed about John Mahama?
No problem. Intina me say, yembra mbe bon komo. Meboa.
Yes.
Ya mao 5 questions. 5 questions na mao no. Dollar ka ho meboa. Dollar no wanye hu dede in 2016. Ni bisa. So mo ye hu dede.
Exactly.
Pacho no say ye de no 4.2 so nye papa. Meboa. Okay, and then they say, we saw
17
series. But 4.2, ne 17, you went abon, wine abon.
And 4.2 were form.
4.2 were form. And the Emra name on that's a debate. So Yano, that is where the comparison will come. Don't ask me what is new.
John Mahama better than Dr. Bawumia.
That is why we're asking you 5. And they say, no, say, Enya Papa. na eno nti ye betimi ato aba etia yen na se ne wo aba be fa no 4.2 na wo betimi da akọ 17 dia ene se wo dia do de ko
si for mame
cannot just say it is basic when you dey be say chuma so don't even ask why are we coming back. We are coming back because ye dia na wo say petrol 15 cedis per gallon na enye papa no and now there any na momo 60 something Ghana mpacho 15
so is there a possibility some ba so better and I be maintaining baby one because these are real questions.
The level the level of fuel increment during the 8 years of NDC government is not what is comparable to this. Stability is what we are asking for. Stability is what we are asking for. If that is the argument, then any say to Abama omubium no msabadia and the petrol go 150. No, okay. It is the level of depreciation here can want some. Mama cannot just say Kaoba ya obe fan 15 cedis no. Sanka it me 15 cedis. I don't know. I be do 70.
I don't that maybe
so I'm saying that the level
in the average Ghanaian no not no. Sir John Mahama your opportunity ne. Ebe ye president. Fu on ebo no so beti. Ana se ebe jina baby.
Argument.
Very well. But as I do, I'll get back to you once again. Mabima. But I'm a moody. Say, I want Mohammed.
Nyamiadom. Now say.
Eradiadom. We are fine.
Oh, Nyamiadom. Yegusuka.
Kessben.
Akabe 37 days na yatuaba. We are leaving low stone on 10th. Exactly now. Obia huni smoothness level. Essence Ghana 4. Dudona. By this time they may sure say Dudona afomo ha dwen dada because I mean say unim baby a obeto for now. Enti
abanana.
Yes.
Me crowd I hear me to be.
Oh, okay. But ni say Ghana for Dudona enim baby a omoko. So we dey mop up na yeah. Enti aja Samira ba omia. Wasaba e woni diem. We so free Accra ha. So or Accra ha or your campaign. Dr. Baomia enra olanche sa taxi for
Kessben.
Any trotro for you know your app no
go right
enra yes or no so elanche into ono so ba markets any market menu edin komo kama iti I believe that bibia ekoso kama yeguso ye campaign no yeguso aye kanchira Ghana for di here say e was say yeto abano ema Dr. Baomia any MPP parliamentary candidates nyina say na be ya ye betimi atoso na oman no etime gina brane megidi se Ghana for nyina no in 2008 anka omunim se NDC for ebe shem 8 years abese oman na anka omoma MPP toaso esan se baby a foundation na President Kofo a build for a epic economy edico lower middle income economy na se a drew baby na
and so almost so condom war middle income status.
No, be the same. Kofo na de call na ejina baby.
But at least almost maintain
exactly.
So say ejina hefa.
Yeah, but we're still middle income. But with a lot of progress to see because baby you drew no because President Kofo established ambulance service in 2004. Established ambulance service with 200 vehicles. Tama NDC economy 55 pen a year juma Ghana hanyina. This is on CTFM online. Okra we whole story. The 55 pen a juma. So eno na metra say sanka yama MPP to aso anka betimi akoye nimpa. Eno nti megide say bibi akoso kama.
Very well bedase. Now 5 harmless question na. Ora John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, Ebisa Muina, Mode 50 na yina no. Ade.
Yo medase. Maminchi aminua na menka say medase pa for this opportunity. Unim say if you just for tie show you pa omohwe enti.
Oh, weekend is some coffee if you just you.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Wow, na me wo.
Now wo
yes, na me wo.
Oh, I never miss
Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday, na me no.
Miss na me wo. Saturday, Sunday, na me wo.
Is it my SSL Mario?
But when we say a pine in asphalt.
Oh, yes. For that one, I must say, sir, I mean, a very, very
exactly because
from a corner.
Yes.
Free agona. ewurema besi kona etutumwa na wurema I mean ebefa dwabe ebefa fidwa
oh okay and the whole kofa echire kra
eba besi eye
etu kofa asaman your friend say apuna exactly so anka wo befa if just zongo ya na asphalt tukumawu
I see
if just zongo tukumawu miswa kitekete na titiko tan na woso
I think from dwabe to eyi your friend was saying kra sa janshi ya okosi so a taxi driver no offer no offer right now coconut right me fa ho early part of this year but weekend ya me ko fa ho ya o mo aye
yes so ekwan de ye fa no kwa baby a obefa bia o de na fijase bia na na asphalt nti edama o ma se se
mo hwe western region
oh ko your friend say o ko otakwa o ka western region takwa o ka ese mo ye hu story de bia na mo ye hu story eno so yaye so ekwan na nye baby a o
me krom kwa na enye Asenkriguade de monye Asenkriguade no monye
yes o hwe adwuma yaye
from Bodia junction kosi Asenkrigua e ho de montache kra from a year but to Agona Kwanta
yes
and so be hu se motwitwi so contractors so
yes but o beka to say at least western north e kwan yaye e ditwam kra yaye kwan pa within western north e chain bia so what be your question na adia ba ko ameka ne se Dr. Baumia started in politics obi eni ho kase wadidi atemda o kai se o ko do ma hene ho do ma hene kan se obi eni do ma hene no ba hene enim se shedam PMPP o PNDC pa but Dr. Baumia ko ne nice o kan se wudi made ubu ade na de ba ko a obia beka adi ho adanse ne se undidi obi atemda onye kasa twitwe o mai muda this is doma hene and I talk about Dr. Baumia a word like stupid in free Dr. Baumia no bada since I was starting the politics a word like useless in free na no bada since I was starting politics on free will be in kasa we stupid so Dr. Baumia and your creditor definitely will be a ediperman 2 months ago and Dr. Baumia can say baby a o minor drone democracy bia ko na nimbia no eye debate ni na keka ho Dr. Baumia ba Ghana politics no was san Ghana politics bra you and I we are testing in 2008 anka sesebre Sunday anajo fifi kweti eye bibia o friend no setting the record straight just been team we weska dia akoto ring road your friends Barclays Bank assume say weska sa allegations and drop and kwa Dr. Baumia by in 2012 208 or by now or a novice no nim politics crowd because that's how I want to join politics 2012 and I started lecture okay invest in our lecture now 2 months now you discuss it so what's the Ghana politics crowd from politics of insults to issues in 2012 a debate uncrophobic high ayarga ebe jina simpie no so Akufo-Addo kasa obebo wasa Mahama kasa no edin Akufo-Addo obebo wasa so 2016 mo kan say omra debate on say me ba debate no asa kofa ayarga ba because ayarga that time no na PNC apamo no on say na o PNC and o ko ye dede no eti 2016 and o ko form sa APC ne bae no kasa me ko debate bia ma obi nko ko high obi ma ne bobowa ti anko into 2016
20 no mo anko
eka ho because wakofo obi aba nipa no kasa me the free secondary school aba no no boss ono so gina Akufo-Addo nchai o boss ti u ka say Fred Ayarikov so Dr. Baumia can say baby o man na duru no o si Ghana for afel 4 years now aba no wo bodwuma intibra one on one me no entenase one I can say there's no way say ye be peniama sremni anase kremoni abedi MPP animu da obi wu kura na there's no way say because obi na wu yema obedi ade obi wu kura na there's no way say man di ade be chirechirem bra me no na say bia Mr. Speaker na be fa because media person ba ko na be fa no Mr. Speaker bet na se bisa questions ni nyina
nso de nka me bisa fa
exactly sana okay o si yenye na yema obi an bet na se na ka kire Ghana for nyuma wo ye no 4 years na wo gidi say ya feel nte o say wo sa aba no kirem na kire say o chena bi me kwa say na meye no sana Dr. Maakye kan o si da bi wo class wo soro wo chen no wo buru no so papa you what did not attempt sir from day one okay so no be say what do you know about presidency be president who kra dey tira wo ka president asem tama na Baumia era ni meto Baumia ne ho ye omobo NDMPP for mo pene e mani ndi animu oko elections e wini o say maba me na me president Akufo-Addo no wan ye debate but me say bra na ye debate o say me boroso me class no osoro nti me a former president my former flag bearer twice.
But you did same in 2016 and 2012 2020 crowd. 2016 and 2020
I am talking about Baumia Akufo-Addo and I was say debate and Akufo-Addo say obi bowa any normal number bi nti onko Baumia say me na me di animu me say bra na yenko na yenkasa debate na wo frɛ no me my ready say bra Akufo-Addo anye nti wo de bra na yenye wo say me nye me broso wakotena ni baby wo in campaign woni na ma wo in campaign wo si wo send the questions amano essence wo si economy no atetia pansam and I say no problem me frɛ wo sabra debate obi an kan de Dr. Baumia kan me boa me frɛ wo sabra debate wa ma sisi wakogina wo campaign platform so dede no problem bra still me jitu sabra na yen chire Ghana for economy na ujaye no eni de mijaye nanso before say bia nkrofo betu fo sebra no ma me bisa questions ma ko 50 emma na wo de 5 na ba na wo de ama media men no na me so me de 50 na ma wo ne yaye o se ade ba ko ne say wo si wo economy no na eye papa chen me de
Kessben
wo si wo economy no na eye papa e chen ye de no ade ntina ufa teacher fo a na omo ye adwuma 3 years out to amoka 3 months adintia chirem na moving forward in the na obebio
and there was who accounted that
they
accounted for it in 2016
it
was part of issues I'm raising in 2016 the year campaign
so
Ghana for ejina and so a year assessment and the two about the tier
so the same person is coming and he wants us to your friend saying yet we are 2 atiano because of these 50 issues the same person and can be before from
no believe in some mobile near my year but a near my falling out
okay so
where's of that
Ghana for 2 tiano say offer teacher for now to amoka 3 months omo ye adwuma 3 years out to amoka 3 months ba ye tua arrest ni nyina ye wie ye no ene ye fa teacher ni bia odin 3 months tua no ka so sa question no ya correct sa de no you can't be on teacher for 2 tiano no ya correct sa de no
Kessben
ambulance na 55 and the constituency be including Bole Bamboy e ambulance enu na ye ka no enu na Dr. Baumia kire ni mu se wo see economy na eye papa chen media no enkwala mako 5.7 million wo sponsor advert adenti na sponsor advert se me enye free secondary school no anka wo advert no Ghana for G2 mu a anka nipa 5.7 million enya sanso mfaso that's very important enu na Dr. Baumia frɛ no onka bibia hanfoforo wo see unya me nya class na so timi gina wo campaign platform send me questions say me misa me bisa 50 questions wo say useless nsemhunu me say they be amaka say me say former president Mahama what aban mu as president no didi Ghana for atem oti enchen kura say opese ye to abama no didi atem I'm telling you utuma na won samba wani embe pe abato bi a obedidi atem fucking okay say na owo your friend say what aban mu and okaka say your friend say ono wo ye odwanfunu on fie obi a esan say organize labor demonstration na aye den no what president so ono and okaka say ye ka party aye twutwa sema party biye ni ho a eduru ndi say ka twutwa sema this is the same person papa no onka bibi boni bia questions na wabisa ade na obuafu wose eye den na ama
sifamba me awa
wose ade eye den ene ma banking sector ni collapse
but was unyi ano e den na 50 a reply
oh
why
Ono dey say oh
5 major questions.
Yenya no na fan koma nana.
You have failed to answer it. Munya no nche Ghana.
Yenya no fan koma no.
O say muka say as at 4.2 a cedi to dollar rate was a bad performance of the economy. Now why is it say? And what has accounted for the fact is say and they are say the same $1 is equal to 17 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And you are telling Ghanaians say and no you're better than the onu ojayen. And how come say at the end do 17 cedis?
So
and you are unable to explain to Ghanaians.
Now,
remember, again he is asking you say he borrowed. Mo catch and say the na wo ye ne excessive borrowing. O borrow ye up to 120 billion Ghana cedis. Momo ba ye you are hitting almost 800 billion. What have you used those monies for? So what the only differences in the krana? They are kind of money here. These are legitimate questions every average Ghanaian will ask. And
so that is true. And listen, I'm a Dr. Bawumia say. Sa question no me nkojina campaign me ye campaign e kan de me pese me ye achire nkrofo you can't distract me o pese me bisa sa question na bra ne entena ifidie so na yamba say Sunday anajo ne nyina e ba
okay
ne ya be chirichiri ba ko no de to so mienu ni say adentina wo 17 chan 14 wo 17 no that time na ye 14 no if just na ekwan ni atete apansam na nya papa ene e 17 wo je tum say e ho no asphalt na una eye 4 cedis no na nkwala ma kuma ku 1.8 million
Kessben
anka free senior high school ni ho anka o ntimi anye na untimi nkia teachers allowance teacher for kra ye adwuma nurses ye adwuma for 3 years utua o ka 3 months na eye 4 cedis
Kessben
na eye 4 cedis that is the answer o hwe ba o questions now. These are questions and answers because I answers okay. Say when you are 50-50 no 50 you know kind nyina apart from one last one now can say nya comprehensive your friend saying enchiremu about who 24-hour economy no esan say who national chairman say organizer for be manager your friend akujo tabla kwase Ube airport makumako bikra any manifesto no region bia benya airport lead campaigner e wa Shanti region say otena Kessben e ko kan say mu be ye njata wow say mu be ye first night club eti wudie e kwan be na obi kima fa so akire wow 24 but 49 no e ya adwuma ya ye e your mistakes awo ya correct eti be chirechirem ekwan ya wo fa so ye this mistake no be chire 24-hour economy e no Dr. Bawumia ka
me da say me kan musa about your message na me nkona say dey me Facebook no so no oh ada to bo ase na dey me kan messages to bo ase I don't pay me trouble I don't pay but Minfi. They say me Facebook no so mo eto credit you mo agi Facebook no so afa. Musa Abatu say good morning Mr. Speaker. What the Supreme Court has done was potentially dangerous to our judicial independence. The recent actions by the Supreme Court could lead to increased partisanship in judicial appointment and rulings. So tomorrow, if Mahama becomes president, he can appoint a lawyer in the person of Amaliba as the Chief Justice of our state. And I presume wise-meaning Ghanaians will not complain about this simple act. Thank you for a message out there. Jumopo Kwase Festo said, I honestly believe our political campaigns must be tailored to ways to improve the state of Ghana's economy and to give the youth some hope going forward regarding their welfare and national development and not the usual infantile politics of insult. God bless you and your team. Thank you, Jomo, for a message. You know, link all the way up. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. God bless you and your team. You are doing a fantastic job. Hail Selassie the way up, patriotic voices. So I said nothing can save John Dramani Mahama and the NDC party from humiliating defeat they will suffer from the hands of Ghanaians coming December 7, 2024, because he is going to retire in politics forever. Dr. Bawumia would be crowned the victorious and the next president for our country. Frank Boamadiaba or say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. You are live in UK, Manchester City. God bless you and your team for the good work you are doing. Thank you for a message. In Muamuti or Manchester, so I don't pay Yachiamunina. Mamemra Adele, so now, Adele, let me listen to you quick on the rebuttals. Now, Afeyemra and Dra Supreme Court,
no problem. Mr. Speaker.
Yes. So you give me time to also, because on the first.
I'm giving you 2 minutes. Yeah. That's it.
Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Pacho, the word incompetent. Why ne kwani? Bwami, Pacho, I just have 2 minutes. The word incompetent.
Incompetent, they say it's always been in the dictionary, nah?
Me say why ne kwani in Ghanaian politics? Why need you kind friend in incompetent? Why ne?
I think Dr. Bawumia.
Okay. Pacho, listen to the meaning of incompetent over dictionary. Not having or showing the necessary skills.
Kessben.
What do you mean?
Detail.
Not having or showing the necessary skills to do something successfully. What it means is that say the maybe mawa won need skills ne sebe nim dia obetimi dia ma wa ya de na ma de ne dimu. That's the meaning of incompetent.
Yeah.
So John Mahama is incompetent me boa. Abema say the word useless and NDC for Bawumia I would never use the word useless. Useless there is what is the meaning of the word useless? Not fulfilling or not expected to achieve the intended purpose or desired outcome. I don't
need a brofun but in our traditional,
say, don't, Mr. Speaker, don't do that.
No.
Let me. No.
You are inviting me.
No. Don't even try to quote it. Don't try to sugarcoat it.
I'm not sugarcoating anything.
You are supposed to teach the people.
Exactly.
In teaching the people, let the people understand that the meaning of incompetent and uselessness is the same. He called John Mahama useless. That's what he did. He called him useless. He was the first person to call John Mahama useless. What the Hanum say on Yaman for? Give us a simple answer of why your dollar has gone to 17. I will say because Utia school fees $17 and was 17. You pay school fees. That's why your dollar is at 17 Ghana cedis. Because you have school fees and now you free SHS. Okay, Mebao. You have been given 700 and then you can say we are running around 763 billion. 763 billion. 120 billion. What you move? Wako 220, Wako 320, 420, 520, 620, 720 billion. But say now the same Bobusia can Ghana. Mame cannot say. So at the end of the day, we're asking you basic, simple questions. So we'll say ambulance, no problem. What is 736 as compared to 120? To whom much is given, what is expected?
Much is expected.
Even after that, and no say what's not even after that, this morning, you have sat here and indicated how the wastage and how the stealing and how the corruption that is ongoing. 2 million SkyTrain echo, 700 echo, 12 million Paulugu is gone. The motorway 12 million gone. Ejapadie 12 million gone. All this money, 58 million. National Cathedral, 763 billion. This is how much you have. You are sitting here still making comparisons.
Thank you, Adele.
Answer the question.
Emede say on one day, sir, incompetence, no dictionary meaning ebai. Yama former President Mahama Juma when Timi Anye, according to Dr. Bawumia, was say were incompetent when Timi Anye. Eye did attempt. I was thinking, say, Obefa silly because former President Mahama used to silly on Martin Kpebu. Martin Kpebu koka and say, "Es gracia na wajin." Nansan dia na so also be abolish es gracia na obi ajiwe tuma. Dia wajin nansan ni san fabra was say we silly. We your friend say Martinamidu. Eko kan say ono na ye government official one. O say that is stupidity e Jimmy. Enra was say the debate is about the economies to pay useless 50 questions. Wait, former President Mahama. Did you attempt there of an qua? Onun kwana sa wesi betime fibre no aba. Obi anim. So say you can say did you attempt no credit. The American say, "Wo see wo economy no papa chain media." That's the question. Me say, we have a lot to show for the 700 million now. Can me see me krum?
A lot to show.
Me say baby I a woman.
More a lot to show.
Oh,
yeah, kase. Mami miss my question. Yeah, kase, you know, interchanges are more shy. It has come to a halt.
Debbie, ya yem maku 7.
Me ba to boase. Some know.
Dear he started ya
boase me be churchill.
Yes.
Nungwa junction.
Yes.
They say ejuma enkoso ho. The see aboso kan he.
Ya we first face.
To boase. The see aboso kan.
Obiche be ya we first face. Ya we first face. I want say Oma Ghana for portray the right picture. First face.
The right picture.
Na no me kofa so.
I'm just saying he say yeah, kase no adwuma ne nkoso. You did not tell us who your first face am I. You say who give my interview. Okota kradia.
Yes.
Where you launch your manifesto. Yeah, kase iron rosa. Especially said ade ni mu nyina. China for ni yi.
Yes.
What must say? What more reason they say? A government of Ghana and then government of China.
Yes.
And I agree to
so
fund
ni nyina wo kan
and I agree to fund that project.
Yes.
Aban the assessor de ban one farmer. It's a jumano, one nadia no bibia, one more statue of Moses. The question is that why? With all this
it one can say ya first interchange e watermally. Eno de one the who here the ejina ho ayenwie.
Eno ni
the me say the who e ye the ayenwie but the ayenwie the
who my point is that
where your friend say Pokwasi interchange ye wie no uhu
ayeka
Pokwasi interchange na you started construction in 2018 e wie no uhu
Kessben.
That's the most important thing. Obi be first face no one hu say okwa
mo wi ana
ya we first face
yes because
second face omukuso amoye
kejetia
omukuso amoye
central market
omukuso amoye
phase 2 no besa se da ben
phase 2 eguso ya hihya ndade ni
nyina mo be commission ansa na ato aba
there be in commission ansa na ato aba because first phase no started 2013 and 2018 first phase in 10,000 stores and do 10,000 9,600 stores we 20,000 stores double hospital ka ho school ka ho me ba obisa me question for Kumasi me say amahama de na omu start 2013 no spend 5 years ansa na omu wie ye na be wie ye wie Kumasi KJT first phase 2018 May and start
KJT market years
first phase obetimi so producers first phase ye wie in May 2018 and e bie otumfo ene eye akufado no ko bie omo kono na about 60% complete ye buy no ye wie 2018 ene e share second phase na se second phase ni double that project second phase ni 20,000 stores school ka ho helipad ba bia helicopter be sika ho hospital ka ho police station ka ho eno no ye gusu a yesi because ya hihya nade no aye bibia ye gusu a yesi yensinwie you don't expect us to use 2 years to complete adia first phase kurane ye de be 5 years and a year that is one so
na me de mama
what for time ni na Debbie una what for time no what for time no to the extent that we wuram ka kira me say interchange ya wie de uhu de wie da o ka say but at least ye na hia se so ujitum da eno very important me say Tama wo si wo economy no eye papa. Wo ka 122 billion no eye no. Na mimi krom be bia ye wo mi asante afija se na eho na quota ni ho. Na quota no na tete apansa me ne ukokrum ho asphalt wa your friends wa confirm again me ba Accra ha in 2017 na petroleum en area ho nyina no na eho nyina na atutu
petroleum even
achimota petroleum ene
na ho se mu quota ho
asphalt Achimota
say yeah kase
Achimota petroleum
from Grace Gift Enclave ho ebefa family life international school anim
yes
ewremu abefa baby police station metobo
true to your friends New Boy Town
New Boy Town e ho nyina say old quota
Debbie ye na ye asphalt
even New Boy Town udru ho
I live in
Fishpond before I bedroom fish pond, before I bedroom high tension, New Boy Town, a more to nyina, as a tendrana don't be far ho, and that's what them.
They say petroleum, baby a police station and him true to South Secondary School. No, it must have JSS now on the right.
Family life,
true to a New Boy Town. Yeah, na asphalt. First now me on asphalt.
This
is 2018.
Okay.
This is what I in 2018. Me a private office. Your friends say bisa unia or your friends say onimo. Me NGO be office petroleum ho baby as your friends say gym no no. There's an office me private office the temple opposite.
The temple
who say no me office be
the temple na nkasa no.
Yes.
Grace gift.
Yes.
Herbal clinic no anymore.
Yes.
To tomu abesi baby ICGC asori ni si no.
Yes.
Eba ba be room wo the temple.
Yes.
Wokɔ ni say ya wo be kwa de akwa kosi jale. Ase ho nyina ase yemu kota.
But ya gu baby. Me say ya gu baby. Baby ya gu no na ma kire wo no.
Okay.
Ma kire wo baby ya gu. And it's very important. We have seen a lot of progress with 720 no.
Okay.
And no better than obi a wasi oba ya when timi antua teachers allowance. When timi antua nurses allowance. When timi anya free senior high school.
That's
very important.
In cancer, I will say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. So I was spent almost 10 minutes and failed to answer this simple 5 questions. Check questions 17 and 32 because it seems they are same questions. But Umia always for quantity, and President John Dramani Mahama is always for the quality. My regards to Mr. Adele. John Dramani Mahama is our next president. Thank you for a message. Owusu Ajiman Clement said, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Tell the NPP man they do all the propaganda, but at the end of the day, the exchange rate will expose you. Ricky Atadiaba said, good morning, Mr. Speaker. 4 CDs with 0 performance and 17 CDs with excellent quality jobs. Well done to the NPP government. Vote by Wumia. Message. And Daniel Asante said, good morning, Mr. Speaker. In fact, listening to the NPP man in your studio, I'm not worried about the current state of the economy. Dr. Bawumia should answer the 5 topmost questions. Simple. He must answer if he is a man. Thank you for all messages. Just 5 minutes on the Supreme Court issue and dry course. So na afe yemfancy na menko. Adele, mamincho for 5 minutes.
Mr. Speaker.
Kessben.
Pacho, Enra, I was watching the statement by the Chief Justice, and in fact, ruling our Maakye, and the fact that it's no case me, I joined 11. I was saying Nayeba, Niebe Honkomo. Now, some man say, Enra, and some more kind in Ano. Sebi, Nanya Brofo. Send a brofo na can kind. Pacho, Utimiti,
but here drew baby, maybe lawyers need almost submission.
But the ruling,
back to the ruling
there, okay. So amongst the ruling, all Kasano, she went and then she made references to articles and stuff, to basically buttress Nintia or Mufiteki decision now Muteki, One of the reasons I was citing and say the people of South 4 constituencies are Yekan Sebi, they will be without representation for the next few months. In fact, it is less than 3 months as we speak right now. Now, they thought that is an issue that required agency. The same Supreme Court, when the case of Sal Appiah, they indicated, says our case now, Yemfanko High Court, Nenkonko Stato High Court. Now, High Court, could do Homini if you home now, Baby do minima. Then, based on that, they would take But that time there was no agency. You see, Kandapaka Assembly. And I can the pass every 7 on your NDC or MPP. Can the power be an anoka say every time Biano Ghana phone who say Mubua Tenya Mubun in such a way that a babe boy young as political party now a banya etisona. Yeah, at your hiding because justice is not supposed to be to be done, it's supposed to be seen to be done. Internet they be a moon check it and then in your rulings, look at how you do it. You see, when you have a situation, equity is very, very important. Fairness is very, very important. Now, no, say the yobi, and it wasn't okay, and then the yobia, and you okay, and you okay. Into now, no, case in the bar about Sal, and Sal has representation. They were Ghana for what now for 4 years
Kessben.
Without representation. Woman yobia or parliament, woman Ghana for woman tier taxes. Woman yobia or parliament for 4 years. Now, I will say, Obi Ebabe Tenasi for 2 months without representation, Sebi, a Yadebia, I said, the Yekul Nipa, then we have not been fair to the people of South. See, the constitution is for the people. The constitution is not for anybody. Constitution I know. Your mind dia. Intene say Adele, sebe, ekobo obi asum ne yeka say Adele kona kodem 2 months ah. Say awol ba na okobo obi asum 2 months na say the man. But the moment Oshe enim, you look at faces and you take decisions based on faces, it's a problem. That is what Kandapa was telling the Supreme Court. That is what Kandapa was telling the courts. And now Menuka say, when the last Afrobarometer came, look at where the Electoral Commission is. Look at where the Supreme Court is. Because the people don't believe in and Asemba, Mr. Speaker, me no nya asema, ye ni baby ako. Se me no chenhu ge police ba, ye baby eche no, ye se ye for Supreme Court, ye court. E ho na menya ho kwan aka masem. Na won so wenya ho kwan na waka wasem. Ho ne ye nkonto kwa ho. O ka wo dia na maka me de. Na nipa na otin finfin na waka se de bi ade o we wanye ni ye speaker wono kre. Ana so wo de bi speaker we de wanye ni ade wono kre. But se baby ye kwa court na se nie na ya ka ya se ma ye nya obi a otin finfin ma webu atem de where sebe esefata. Ne hu say every time bia na ye asem koto na nima asa wo hwe nima asa wa ya e bedu pempen so bi ye mfa asem no enkokot bi. Okay. Ye na wo ye wo ni ye obuo Edima, the Supreme Court. But we are telling them that in as much as they are doing these things, they should always watch it carefully and then let's all do it. Omo di asemna koto 11th. Ye na ye be chen on the 11th. Mr. Speaker, lawyers beba, womba be come asem. Afenyo Maakye nso beba, ono so be kana asem. Interpretation corner e wono. Say for the future parliament too, say for this parliament too, ye na ye be hu. And then at the end of the day we come.
I say thank you Adele. Our Bremuna Yenko.
Yo Supreme Court na obi say omo ye unanimous FC. Obi say omo ebu atanya, omo ebu dima MPP no. Omo a in the jar ato force in nansen ya. The same Supreme Court judges na omo tete ho no omo a in the jar ato forcing. So say ehye unai ba ko dia enye papa. Shahadia papa. That is the hypocrisy we have in this country. Tama Supreme Court no say yinja ato force in trial ni de. Omo aya de rule of law. Ene omo say ye bepene ama Justice Gau. Atna ye first bench no so aye because Bagbin Ghana for muntie Bagbin e de court say sa judges baako a friend Justice Gauno na or your parliamentary candidate for MPP into yenyi free ho ma nintena asem no so Supreme Court e kan say your judges are we grade say contested parliamentary candidates no wenya your sitting members of parliament are omo 2 terms as sitting members of parliament under NDC and omo ye judges wa Ghana ha nti udi enu gina so na wuyi ni firi ho a enye ye san se omo na ye judges omo ye judges ba ko o kai se hohoi case no ko high court no ba ko na o grantee sa ye for injunction no a Supreme Court overturn say me ma amewu ema court na o ye NDC former MP for Amenfi Central
I know you hwan
justice body yes on this are ruling by so and only your bugui again the tosumi no say we say ye ka say the speaker kan ye yemfa nya dwuma na ye ndi asem na ye ntimi enya by election for omo Agona West Suhum any Amenfi Central inti ye bet deny omo of representation. These are people who were elected by their people for them to represent them for 4 years. Sal omo elected obia Sal na omo hohoi constituency titi nyina na omo hye hohoi constituency isi edo omo ko hye hohoi constituency Supreme Court a ruling by say omo to aba wie no e wo se omo to aba se omo be ko oti enti omo yemfa omo ko ka oti within that period no na ye beto aba ye create constituency a enye ye san se emra no e kire se within 21 days your friends e wo se ye di emra ko na e mature within 21 days this ni ho eno nti na ama sal for enya representation
but I don't know excuse
me say Ghana Mranda Omudijina so
the same law no requires to be able to so that cannot be an
so the difference between Sal and Agona West and the difference between Sal and Suhum and say Suhum for there omunya akonya to obi so aba ema nipa ne bai obaye no wo say daachi se me kwa me nko MPP din mu NDC for say yampa mu ni free parliament say all dream say daachi or kwa won sam mabiom no Supreme Court say
NDC na kan dem
NDC na kan because my we friends Haruna Disu and okokan na speaker ono so NDC speaker ono so NDC ni enso e kan say ye wapam omo
Michael
Kwe party na trokoma no eno kra no we mistake party na odi no call ye no party and di your friends nipa no call say nipa sumasi ya pam na free party no enti pam no wo NDC ni e ka kire say ye pam ye nipa ni free ho because who a speaker or NDC ni so eno na the difference no asem ne de 11th no ye gina ye twen the Supreme Court but wa wunim say dokuno a abin the service your friends unim kra de atoshe de unim say abin ye nim say asemi enkosi aga some minority now majority now mo pe na omunya open majority asene Dr. Bamia kan no koye campaign na microphone to maw na wanya absolute majority no enye parliament na senior majority.
I'm grateful for your time, man. Okay. Thank you. Macho mami now 11 after 9 na weekend Afrafranto movement and the Afrafranto mega victory walk and the successful Ewon cry ha and she say wo tie me na we sympathizer of a year Ora Alan Kojo John Chematia na what you we one more year apomotina chine njumadi sonko kra and she fa ho hye mu bi na Afrafranto movement no avi womo eba enti pacho fa ho hye mu bi walk no de wo hia nyina no eye wo yellow and black t-shirt no na watimi a hye be a part of it na e shase 6 o'clock am e won cry ha womo eba start walk no e de free eye so filling station womo ben nanti true Kwame Nkrumah circle e de akwa kopie mu e wo tudu ansana womo e de ni nyina no e de asi Painful bebre na no ana ebe jumedi yase enti fa ho hyemni Ghana will rise again women for change Afrafranto mega victory walk no eno ho nkomo ana mene wo edi mamema imboseba clinic for achi na imboseba Mr. Kwame na mema womo akwaba na anopei womo di imbustu no ni bebre na no abaha na yeni ho enkomo abapa ma che ti sen
Yankopon ado Mr. Speaker ye ho ye pa e gidi se wo so ho ye
erade ado men so be ho ye pa ma yeni nkomo
Mr. Speaker me da say anopai de ye danyame asibiem se ode akyeye na ye kan imboostable Mr. e ho asem na ya ma adofo bi so anom ene bosumi a yebewura mu de Dr. Steven Nyako sharp say ye ma enipa etie Kessben FM Maakye dwumadie no ye ma omu binom na ye so mo fo musika enhwe mbotum ti anopai enipa be 5 na 7 ebetimi afre no obenya imboostable Mr. Miensa obi a 33 na wakwa akono mu a free wontu ahwe na chese ni sika no de be hye ni botum enti imboostable Mr. Police ni na dro se de wonim dada no ofra de wonim fa ho na se de ai dro no ayama wo no wo de fa to dwa wo wie pe mama imboost me no betwetwe nkomo e back door na wa beje wo imboostable Mr. Post ni na dro no akwa akonom free nti ye the numbers no ebe to dwa na chese Mr. Speaker Mr.
yan chadi ano pay 0550922929 and afi 0552911929 eno eye numbers no obefre na afi de wonim pacha wenya politics efa imboostable Mr. Hono na watimi aka na ya chewe do ni Debbie na homa na ntimi enyina so 0550922929 0552911929 na afi watimi afre abadwumedie no eso ye peke o call na afi yetimi ache wadro ni be na wonso watimi akwakọ yeso imboostable Mr. for ana anopai womo echemu nro no ebe na we no okọ eye herbal shops ahodo ni nyina na wobenya bi ato right
yes.
Maybe phone lines no enti course no eba na afi yetimi afato aso mame
enti imboostable Mr. said you wonim dada na police ni na dra boost immune system eboa nkwamo na menya ahode mapa ayato apete Ghana hafa na babia ho adanse ne de bebre na otwi mu yeguso aye chenro na adanse a eba ano edin papa ebi free ebri e ma me ba ko se na wonya stroke a wontumi enye ne ho hwe ene nyame adom ode ne ho to imboostable mixture so no nom ne tentem so no ene wo so watumi asori a utumi nante ode compare previous anache se nyame adom apomden na abapa e ma me ba ko so owo
okay so mama na me more numbers no ebiem pacho se wo tie ne a ya bie phone lines no e dia mamo na imbus for no anope wa you should be da wa dance die no oba na wo de wa dance no eba na afi ya che obi e de aka ho numbers no 0550 922 929 0550 922 929 and afi 0552 911 929 0552 911-929 and no air numbers no enti ubetumi afre na yetimi apeke o course no to so let me check
okay ebusan phone ti said na ye ka no e ma me ba ko so free tashi no chere so no so ne husband and ase ne ho kani ono so nya stroke sa eti si eba na ye ka imboostable mixture ho asem sei na ya na ebi mo enti ase papa say edro ba ko mo se eye we de tie ne se nipadua no nkwamo na ewo mu no enya ahoden a eno na nipadua no timi sorry edi yarewa nyina esu enkunim eno nti upese we nipadua no etimi di yare esu enkunim dia na wo se boost immune system no with imboostable mixture posini no edro no eno ene beboa wo ama nkwamo enya ahoden na we nipadua no etimi asori akon edi yarewa nyina so enkunim obi onum imboostable mixture bia be di adanse se eboa ma ne moja ne edi afurusani ye wonimu eno nti enua maamo a omo ha wo menses ho no obedi adanse se wo sha ase se wonum imboostable mixture na se wo menses nimpo na emeyi a won se asha ase se ebeyi se ye pains na wote a won se ekofom na eboa ama wo moja no so edi afurusani ye entini na emosisi no emu bededa ho na infections ne bacteria sa etete we nipadua nim no yetimi akon edi sunkonim ya ne enua mema no bebre bisa se a eduro yi se bisa bi mpreduasa eyesimodin adura na medofo a wutie mi ni ehia ne se nipadua ne benya apomden wo ye bema na se wo apomden wo ye bema na se flames anasa amaman eni nipadua mu wo ye bema na se stress eni nipadua mu na se infections engine nipadua ne emoso na mu yare nye nipadua ne moso a wonum imboostable mixture na eboa ama wo mema sem agina brand na de natural strength ena de ama wo enu nti se wo tie mi na se bia ye flames na hawo a enu na e bia ama wo mema sem kofom no obenum imboostable mixture no ebeyi sa ne omani nyina afri ho na ede wo mema sem ama obeya adwuma se bema side effect bia eni eche se de nyame abo ne pepepe enu nti medofo a wutie mi menkono aduro bia keka aphrodisia wo na nkofo oha mfa ma emre wo mema sem afa beduru baabi no na wo hunsuo no kra agene entimi enyinsen oba wonum imboostable mixture na eboa bema ma wo ye fertile pa nti medofo a wutie mi edu papa sei de entena se na emfa won san hye odamri fam na nkasa me yare ye eno na bekume eni kasam ne eni gisam so ne se imboostable mixture ne obi o yare nko anenum oyare onyare utimi numbi esanse wo mo yare no ede boa ekon mo yare na omo nyare no soso no eboa ma ye nipadua no ye boye ho ban efri nyarewa ho eno nti wutie me na se wunyanto imboost ni bi enom da wo ye obi a wunyanum imboost ni bi da adanse a eba wo ho no enya asem keto akra bo modern se obewura herbal shop license chemical shop pharmacy bia mu no na wato bi anom na aboa wo emse ye ni kan a monka ye nti adofo na ntumi amfre papa na enso no emrepam no ye besan aba na Kessben etiefo ye mfa modie no entete ye de besa abremo eno nti wo de koso ati Kessben ewo mu a imboost achede no ye besa de ababiem eti imboostable mixture ye numbers a ye didi dwuma ankasa a ye company numbers no 0246 20 84 96 and 0540 71 01 we ye numbers a ofre ni a obenya ye na woni abon komo medofo Mr. Obo ho ban fa imboostable Mr. Mani padua no na woni padua no apomde ho nsem no entumi endeda na akwam Ekus pharmacy wa shama abenya dodo na etu Widama pharmacy so wa shama ho atemana na boache ewo ho Okanshi Draglin herbal shops akase ne nketu anyina no ubenya bi ewo ho Madina Information Center o Madina Market Kasua Air Tribe of Judah Achimota Air Health Alert Shop afi ofanko barrier enu abema ofosu ho fa numbers no ebra ye story su ina ne ye mbon komo 02 0246
0246 20
84 96 and 0540 71 13 where numbers are did juma ye dia no sina kai hu se imboostable mixture de ya pomdema pa e na pomdema pa so ye imboostable mixture e nam se police ni na ye nti ye ka imboostable mixture wo de enso se opo sini no edro no yakopon hira opi Mr Speaker medasi
benso medasi obapa ejabusia medasi pe imboost no ni bi na to yusu ebeboa wo ye ebeboa ma we immune system no enya hoden shonko na mame fast dani bi Emma Bayport Savings and Loans adope wo mo akofa fixed deposit investment ne dia ba fixed deposit dia kwacho edi die kwan so bank bia ye bi nanso wo pe papa no a ye mu wo mfa so na ene wo mo benya ho abotre ne watena se edi nkomo a negotiate emfa so esese ba usika no so bia baby an ho esese okọ Bayport and esese wodi wani echemi echre wo mo wani pa ho abotre ene nipa ye adwuma ewo efel kwan so pa na anopai se wo temi nkania pacho okita 5000 Ghana cedis and above wo temi e de baba wo mo ebie e fixed deposit account no e de ma na wonso wo temi e de hwahye Bayport adaromenti wo sika no e be ye adwuma bosom miensa bosom nsia anase afeba ko na etimi aboa ma wo sika no enyini e de ama anopai Bora Bayport Savings and Loans branch BM and we no one cry how beba eye kokomlemle ATTC school in chen wape na wachimi anyone more edding komo efi ho 0245153283 and after 0263007922 na when Bayport Savings and Loans ending komo anopay na me fast dani bi ma Sadek Herbal Center anopay Sadek Fuadaroma one more the Elephant Herbal Mixture no ediaba mpacho wutie me wa wudidi ana uboso ehyehew wunya eye burning sensation anopay wo yusu eye Elephant Herbal Mixture etuni nyina ase constipation ana hawaje wo yem watim mpacho wontimi enko private channel pay we dress ase wononom no eye Sadek Herbal Center for nra wo modi abe Elephant Herbal Mixture ebe clear ni nyina no e de afi Sadek Herbal powder no ewo ho mpacho koko bia sibetu any forms of powder bia wo yusu Sadek Herbal powder etu ase prekope ede ma afi waposo ye wo ya kwacho awoba se ya wontimi kra isansa sabro ni ti afi obi wo ho a wotena se ye adwuma mre tenten pe na ne nan so nyina no apeja eso ye friend swollen legs no anopai se wo ye obi a wokosa ate bia ni mu a elephant ointment and se wo di etwitwi na ebeyi sa wo haw ni nyina de afi ho se wo pe no do mu atu a enkra ha wo be call Kanshi Drug Lane Obedia Enterprise, Kings Walk Herbal, Repars Ventures, Tinated Herbal, Ehonyina no Ubenya bi ewo Temafo beko Little George Pharmacy, Ashaman beko Echoes Pharmacy, Koko beko Hillside Pharmacy, na watimi akwakotobi eyusu. Afemu amu Kumase mo beko Kolinak Herbal, Misty Herbal, Pidank Herbal, ana afei so Freddy Mens ewo keo. Wacho okwa wonsabeka eye Sadek Fondo ni bi na watimi eyusu. Wacho yewo Mori Junction ewo eye Central Region ye be tobu no anope fe numbers no na freye na woni ye eni enkomo 0244153511 0244153511 and after 0557997797 0557997797 na woni eye Sadek for eni nkomo anope marema odi asempa Kwame apombesu mensa achen na mema na kwaba ye di nkomo e de free mascon for asweye na anope yaton asase papa e de amao odi machen
Kwame me diusu
na empomo te sen
nyame adomboko na bia boko de
erade de enkwan so adom ye ya da twedi ampase anope ma ye ni nkomo free mascon for asweye
me da se Kwame abusanfo ye ni kanfa enchia moduru enchia sonko enfree imascon estate Ghana limited asweye na baby bia da wo hye ye ne baby a wutie we fidi kese yesu no yemfa se ancha sonkun emro na opani oda imascon estate Ghana limited ano yera hope sabra me kasai wedi kan kra e wo site ya ensase a ye bon dawro ye ton e de amamo no wo kwa akwadwi so kama no wa demarcation yi akwanyina de atontem sade be ya wo ba beto no enya afei ana wo kwa to asase na wie no wo so kopɛ kwabena ne wa han no wa pe grade aka ho sɛ wabɔ ne paa so nkɔdwi so ɛma ɔda bi yɛdeɛ ne deɛ yɛyɛ bibia kama ne kwan so sɛ de Bible ɛka no na yɛde ama mo pɛpɛɛpɛ abusuafoɔ yɛka sɛ Imascon Estate Ghana Limited a yɛ adwumakuo so nko a yɛatɔn nsase over 32 good years ɛni ɛtienie over 32 good years ɛni ana yɛatɔn nsase a ɛyɛ papa nsase a wotɔ wi a woni landguard ni bia ni asɛm nsase a mansosɛm bia ni so nsase a wonkratasɛm ɛyɛ genuine asase a wotɔ a woni abusuapani woni wɔhene ana abusuani bia ni ɛkyerɛ mansotwe efisɛ ansa na Imascon fo yɛbɛgye nsase no ɛde afi wɔne a wɔn de ɛma yɛsɛ yɛntɔn ɛmfama yɛ customers no ne yɛdi kan ɛne saafo nyinaa tena se ɛdi ɛkyerɛ nkɔmɔ nyinaa hwie ɛho sikasɛm ɛho nkratasɛm ne bibia no yɛdi kan yɛ nyinaa hwie ansa na asase no wɔn de ama yɛn nso yɛ abɔ akyerɛ tɔn ɛde ama yɛ customers ɛno ntina de bia da me pɛtmadie so a meka kyɛw sɛ ɛnokwaredie ɛne nyamesoro ana Imascon fo yɛde yɛ adwuma wɔpani a wɔda Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ano yɛwura hope ɔnsɛm ba meka kyerɛ sɛ ɔpani no wɔyɛ asɔre kɛseɛ bi elder ɛwɔ Ghana ha ɛno nti ne nyame dwuma a wɔhyɛ no wɔso wɔnwunum anim ase da biara da ɛnyɛ sika a wɔpɛnti ana ɔbɛtu mampammirika abɛtɔ nsase baako ɛde ama nipa mmiɛnsa ne bɛwi ase na ɔmo ko ntɔkwa na ebi twitio na ebi twima na ebi ɛyɛ nneɛma ɛnsɛm fata na afei deɛ ɛtwa to nkwa so na obi akokum obi dabi saa nneɛma bɔne wei no ana Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛde yɛmpɛsi yɛde ɛho bɛfɔrefɔre mu ɛno nti yɛde no kwaredie ɛne nyamesoro ɛde ɛyɛ adwuma over 32 years ni a yɛatɔn nsase de ama yɛ customers no wɔbi biada ne wo a wakɔ na wasan ɛde report baako mpo aba abɛka kyerɛ sɛ bi asase a motɔn ma yɛ no ebia obi a waso ba bɛha me ana empo ebia wɔhene bi abɛsi akyire yɛ a wɔse me nyana mentue sika foforɔ saa nneɔma no ebi ma da ɛna ɛno akyi nso no over 32 years ni no yɛnya police station asɛm da yɛnkɔɔ kɔɔto nso da ne nyinaa no akyerɛ no kwaredie ɛne nyameso ne kwampa a yɛfa so a yɛde tɔn yɛn nsase ɛde ma yɛ customers enti me nua wohwɛ me ɛne me nua wotie me mepaakyɛw sɛ wo pa asase pam kwa na atɔ deɛ ɛneɛ ɛmfɔne nkyerɛ baabi na ɛbɛwi ase yɛnkwagye wo sika ni na ɛbɛwi ase ɔkɔto sika agu bra Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛasoɛyɛ debi amba metemu si wɔ sɛ wode abram bɔmpa me metumi adi w'anim ɛde wakɔ na wakɔ akɔtɔ asase no na wode sɛ wonya ɔhaw bi wɔ ho a mia mɛsɛ di w'anim ɛde wakɔ ɔpani no a adwuma no yɛ deɛ nkyɛn akɔ akɔgye wo sika na me de ama ɛfi sɛ sɛdeɛ meka yɛ nyinaa no yɛkɔ asɔre yɛka Bible no bi ane yɛ integrity ɛmu deɛ nso ɛho hia yɛn yɛnim sɛ atamu da nso ɛwɔ hɔ enti yɛmmɛyɛ nneɔma bi a yɛdin kakra nyame adom yɛyɛ radio ɛfiri mmerɛ santen bɛpem ɛna ne yɛaprɛnya no yɛnsa no da biara da ɛnam ɛbia sika bi a wɔbi ka wɔ so wotɔn asase no wie a nnipa no bɛka sɛ deɛ kapra no adama never you will never do that see the disgrace yɛn ho da biara da enti me nea wohwɛ me nea wotie me nya gyidie ɛne awerɛhyɛmu na bra na Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛn nsase papa a yɛbɔ ho gya wo no bra na bra bɛtɔ bi abusie sɛ yɛn nsase a yɛtɔn no sɛ nka asɛm wɔ akyire anaa ɛnyɛ no kwaredie anaa mpo sɛ asase yɛtɔn no ɛnyɛ papa ɛna wo nkrata asɛm so nyɛ papa a ɛnka bɛyɛ dɛn na asɔgyafo mpa sɔre ɛde akyi ne akɔtɔ poli baabi a yɛn nsase no ɛwɔ no nneɛma aba bɛtɔ bi a saa bra mekasa yi asɔgyafo tɔ bi wie no wɔn asase so wɔn adan ɛwɔ so meka gya ho a yɛn nuanom apolisifoɔ yɛn nuanom immigrationfoɔ prison officers adoktafoɔ ne anɛɛsefoɔ kyɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ asɛnketewa me nua bɔmmɔden abra na wosi nya gyidie ɛne awerɛhyɛm no abra bɛtɔ bi mekan ebi a wote kaa mu ane mpa wodi dwumadeɛ bi ɛno nti wopɛ sɛ wogyea no ɛse no na ɛkyɛ woato bu ase no wɔfrɛm ane mpa wopɛ sɛ wobisa question bia wɔ ho a wobɛtumi afrɛ sisi a na mpanimfoɔ a nɔmba si kuta no mu wɔnom agye wo so no wadi ho nkɔmmɔ yɛ nɔma a ɛdi kan no ɛyɛ 0553
0553
840
840
646
646
0553
0553
840
840
646
646
ana 0553
0553
838
838
730
730
0553
0553
838 838
838
730
730
and 0209
0209
155
155
437
437
0209
0209
155
155
437
437
abusia wo de frɛ question bia person bi sa wo yensase no kwan da fam ya beje so na ye ya no e de ama na wo ya me kan bomadia bra tv so any afei eye social media so yensase ye kan wansem no ye de pictures any videos ni nyina de abegu no bra be hwe bi e bra ye ni amanfo call site no ma akɔhwe ni die so nkom nya ya wo me de to ensase ne bie minia yensase ne ye di marketi tese yi akwan na de atontam ye di kan adwuso de sara me kan ye no eno ache kwansbo no ma eye estate ana yesi ewonti estate no mu ana so papa se won so be sudan wo mu a ni na de yen so oba na oba beto bie na woni ye di nkomo hyane nso sa ye san esi adan edi sa wo to asase ne wie na wo pa de be hye yensa ni ye mesin fo ne ye contractors o ma be no wọ́n ma si ẹ̀dì àmà wọn sẹ́díẹ̀ ebi ni ma di kan ayé ni sáà no sá wọ́n mpa ni sáà nso wọ́n wọ contractor àná wọ́n mẹ́sàn-án bẹ́ẹ̀ tìmí di n'aba ní wọ́n bá bẹ̀ si ẹ̀dì àmà wọn minia yẹn nsaase no yẹ di kan ẹ̀tù ẹ̀bùrọ̀ akẹ́síẹ̀ wọ̀ nkyɛn yà yẹ di ẹ̀ma wọ yẹ di nsuo atẹ́mu enti sá wọ́tọ̀ wíyẹ nsuo no yẹ sẹ́sà ne kwa yẹ ne o kaprẹ́ anaasẹ́ dàmá n'afẹ́ si dan anaa n'afẹ́ twaa block so amanfoɔ tete wɔn mu dada nsuo ne nkanea nyina ta ɛyɛ available ɛwɔ asase no so yɛ san bɛn kwan ho nti sɛ wonu private car na wopɛ ɛyɛ car deɛ bɛ kurom a ɛno nso ɛnyɛ den ɛma wo dabiara ta na yɛn nsaasa yɛ kɛn abusua ɛwɔ twopoli na twopoli ami kɛn no ɛwɔ dowenya kwan no so baabi a central university ɛwɔ no baabi a sagleme affordable housing ɛwɔ no wodi firi saa mmea mmienu yi ɛkɔ twopoli baabi a yɛn nsaasa wɔ no ɛkwan ɛnwa sisi a ne waduru afɛn nso twopoli wankasa nkasa no Reverend Sam Kwanchanka sopanim ya ya ban na sa apostle general ya ne nebo hye ni Solo City ya so dan kese a wasi ewo ho obedi kan du ya sase ne so ansa na empowatwam no akọ Reverend Sam Kwanchanka apostle general baabi a ni Solo City ewo no afeasane new airport city no a ya ba be se no nebo hye edi sa wuto ya sase ne bia wutra ye yie enye kwa ye bretuo bi mu enye forest nya chi baabi ane ye de wo kwa akwata na emom no eye ekrom pe na kwa akwata na de yɛtɛni sɛ ensase ne plot no de yɛtɛni sɛ one plot ɛnkane no na ɛyɛ 30,000 Ghana cedis nanso yɛate so ɛde aba 18,000 Ghana cedis 18,000 Ghana cedis ana sɛ wopɛ half plot nso a ɛno nso yɛbɛtwa de ama wo yɛate so afiri 15,000 cedis ɛde aba 9,000 Ghana cedis 9,000 Ghana cedis na nyina na sika ni hɔ ɛne mmerɛ yi ɔn sɛ sika wɔ deɛ no ntenam yɛsɛ di kan ɛfa 3,000 Ghana cedis 3,000 Ghana cedis ɛyɛ tete sika no 30 million bɛto aseɛm eti wo de 3,000 to aseɛm na wo ba no ahyɛ nso sɛ ɔde valid ID card bɛka wo aba no abɛ registration eti wo de ane to aseɛ wɔn sɛ one plot no ɛbɛka 15,000 ebi sɛ ɔde 3,000 card aseɛ ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ 18,000 ti 15,000 no a aka no ɛna yɛsi yɛde 12 months which is 1 year ɛna ɛso ani aspɛri di ama sɛ tia ne kakra kom sɛ 1 year no bɛsonom na wɔtua ɛno awie ana half plot nso yɛ 9,000 no wode 3,000 to aseɛ menua ɛbɛka 6,000 na 6,000 yɛse yɛde bosome nsia ana ɛso ɔde ama sɛ deɛ aka no tua ne kakra kom sɛ 6 months nso no na 6,000 aka nso no wɔtua awie menua sɛ no nso sɛ promotion yɛ a yɛyɛ bosome yɛ a ɛbɛi ne de atɔ so ɛnwɔtwe ɛyɛ 8 November ana ɛba na wie nti sɛ nso na bra na bɛtɔ bi nti Kwame yɛmfa yɛ noma ne ɛnto dwa de atwa toɔ no afei yɛnsɔre so ɛnkɔ yɛ noma no ɛyɛ 0553
0553
840 646 0553
0553
840 646 and 0553
0553
838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 abusian Fred yake biada Yerebeka your Spinter Road Community 18 Junction. Yani allied filling station o kwanso na di nhwani mu yesa ben KFC.
Kessben.
Dia kan yin fan kan ya da si.
I'm sure that say. Open bomb.
Nanu na cover bayo.
I'm watching.
Yeah, ya Kwame do soup.
That is say.
Nyame adoma na pasi de
You say the amodi aba.
Yeah, nyame adoma.
All right. Yeah, that trade am poase na banya rio na adwuma we yanim.
Yes, you na me person me cast me chairman sana baba myself.
Why?
MC no Waga Central.
Gas Central.
Yes, me ref fidi kakra mon fan chairman ba mekai. Ye kan ya mekai. One abo adoma kukisi. Omo de ade bi di ania. Ye ni mani nye ho ba kokra ne me nko ai.
Oh baby am.
Ye area of no bia ni nye ho. Me bete Gas Central Kwame. Oma ya mana kwa akoye no ma se. Edu Thursdays a nsoma. Obi anka hwe. Just ma make you. Water company for.
What friend Ambrose?
Ambrose.
Okay.
Oh, hi, yes, Ambrose Tega. Ye you obi no buy.
Okay.
De be kwa chase. Kwame. Ya mana kwa akoye normal. Abra ente sa Thursday bia ye tu nsuom ya fa ne sa. Edientina water company for to be two pipe Kwame. 2 good weeks, no announcement. Moya sadie na sa just like that. Mon control bia, mo bia notice say ebia ye ba beto nsuomu etu obia sabingu anase obia store or reservoir bia to be fagu Kwame.
Say yes no mo bi na homachi.
Ye crowd they don't even do it because some busa omo say ahomache ba na. Sometimes my try 3 times me bia me tap na sisu say e ba sound ne be ba mamati. And I made the way I made that and ahomache ba meti. Kwame. Almost says it's almost 3 months. Oh wow, 2 weeks. Near 2 pipe me and control beer. I done it compare me to God Makutisi. And I'm saying honorable. And to do know what is going on here? Was it Debbie? When I went to a Unibekasa, MC Nibekasa, no water company for Nakasa. And I'm saying, look, say problem you on here na moya. We don't have any problem, Kwame. See about soma. I don't have any problem. But mama notice.
Now be an
no be an hoso. Meanwhile, water bill no so and confirm that. And I'm to somu a half of the month. 2 weeks no. Now we are baba catcher say because of say utumu 2 weeks nitino. Ya water no. Ya teso. Dia tia ne tia Kwame. Ya kwa na see by. We don't get water to a bath. Chia okotopia water no water Gas Central. Kwame. The most annoying part and the weird part. And they say, Kwame, you don't even get water to flush semi-previous in your toilet. It wouldn't well our area. Imagine where do you go to toilet? Yeah, area only now can be a Kwame. There's no public toilet there. It's not as a way. Sometimes
that's why they enjoy the show home bed.
Maybe I do not have free hard time that it be at 8 p.m. if I don't go to anywhere. It be at 8 p.m. Sometimes between the shaman hosa as a summer yellow hands on my call. And dear, what chance no? And can I say to Kwame Debbie, where they are serious. But areas need to be British. As I said, Debbie, area need to be British. Kwame, as a so budi pa. Kwame Omubuya Kakawata company, Omumuye. Omumuye near Chaka. What can be until 2 weeks? Pat ne call off. The other time I catch a sober Yakwabu ho. And a man Yakot boot a type binidia. And a me am a cocoshe and Tessa.
No more boy.
No more boy Kwame. Me quay checks and Tessa and Cofone catch me say, I won't pipe be beer Kwame. I don't know moyesa. You so call up 2 weeks. Or beer and come once some area have be bay. Mumba announcement, public announcement. Ni enda ya hosi say, you about to pipe move from a day say to day say. Eti mon pepe, eti miya, me reservoir, me bubi di agum astor. Sebia me ni reservoir, me kwa pe adomara kwa dibi, no makoto bi agum. Semi ntimi nto adomara Kwame, me to me pesi kadi atop pure water. E de su ate se de bia me titi bi dware no.
Edio, one more year, you ask one more year favor. And so to Yakao.
Dabi, it's so annoying. Mu chese or yatum yani what yatum. So what? Huh? Who organize demonstration here this year Rebecca Bibi but Kwame Nyefe. You don't have to live in that way.
And yet, Mummy and Siono, and Craha Eddie, what fat and try here in the enclave in the Munina. Sanet here. Maybe cry the Ghana water, dear me, who time I'm used to be. Maybe fear you su Ghana water. Boho near to near the my senses in the airport.
Okay, Kwame.
And to no more, I'm in town, Wintina.
Makaga Central, Kwame. Makaga Central.
Areas,
Metie, Gas Central, Makano. General, Mami Church Munchred, a piano will be better than Quatre honorable. What do I know about Dumakutisi? Kwashibu, no water. Race course, no water. Race course inner barriers, no water. Container junction, no water. Ata, no water. Phobia, no water. Rasta Park, no water. Your friend say, a goy filling station. Baby Adam no filling station. No water. And descended to the first class residential area. And what that area omoya kwanina, kwami no water to side of Kwashima, baby a kodwanpi or you know autonomous no water. No water.
I don't want cookies in now.
I don't know yes,
handle situation. Very well.
Now was sorry how much Kwame we have fruit cow. No water. No a here for an idea.
Problem. Woman share now, woman so Ghana water for every
I can make a Ghana parliament once, but
area no more share no moment in you, mammy. Why?
Now come I am so sick.
And I just answer the event say, one more decars in the tones you know. You be pay no more the Diablo. Why? Or the verse.
Come some way.
Ground tones you 300. I was having that say, your Paul, you're sorry, so I could not say Joe at the Bedford Action number. Now, ochina me ba me ye adwuma ewo eye Ghana Highway Authority ensemfo bi ikoso wo ho no ma se tuotwa enti no ochina ba ye be ye adwuma wo ho na appointment bi a president ayakọ ho no ma workers ho so omonte ase wo no me hu problems aya na mo pese mo de ba but ochina ba ye be di ho nkomo na adwada nso ya ye ho adwuma enti ma ye mfa wonsi na se Joe ene ne team no emra meto aso adomdom ye ne ochina Friday we'll be back